Last one, this last one, very last one.
Assalamu alaikum, uncle. I just wanted to know, in terms of the verse that you quoted about inviting all to the ways of Allah with wisdom and beautiful preaching, what role do women play, or how did the Prophet's wives conduct themselves in terms of giving dawah? What are the guidelines, and how are a woman involved?
Yes, what is the lady's role? Wallah, so far in our lives, we Muslims are fighting with one hand. Every other nation fights with both hands. We fight only with one hand. We need them. We need our sisters and our daughters and our mothers to do the job. And you can do a better job than what we are doing. Your neighbors. Call the ladies to your house for a cup of tea. Any excuse, either the birthday of the child, either today is a big night for us, any excuse, call them for your tea and kusistas, for your tea and your bhajias, call them. And then open the Qur'an and say, look, do you know we believe this? And the Hindus, call them to Allah, they are good people. Individually, they are fantastic people, they are humble people. The herd instinct is different. See, when you rouse the people, one guy can take the whole thing off the track. One guy can. That's what they did, one guy. In the time of our Nabi, one guy did the job. Damage. When our Nabi is commanded to preach, he invites the leaders of the Quraysh for dinner. After dinner, he stands up to deliver the message. Abu Jahl was in that group. And Abu Jahl means the father of ignorance. Jahalat ka baap. But he was no jahil. He was one of the most learned Arabs in Arabia at the time. Out of the only half a dozen people in the whole of Arabia who could read and write, he was one of those. Abu Jahl. But because all his knowledge couldn't make him to see the light of truth, our Nabi said he's not Abu Hikmah, that was his title. Father of wisdom, Hikmah. Our Nabi said he's not Abu Hikmah, he's Abu Jahl. So that nickname got stuck onto him. But he was no Abu Jahl. He was no Jahil, ignorant fool. He was not. So he stood up. He sensed it. He said, you're going to listen to this upstart here, have for his doll and rice, and you're going to listen to him. He scattered the people. One devil can do that. One devil. You need in the whole hall. One guy say, you're going to listen to that bloody nonsense, this old man. Nature of man, amazing. Oh, like sheep and goats. You listen to that one man against your own better judgment, and you're going to walk away. You know that? That's the nature of man. So they all walked away. What does our Nabi do? He invites the leaders of the Quraysh once more for dinner, minus Abu Jahl. I said, why is it that sunnah nobody remembers? Nobody talks about that sunnah. Do you know that? Talk about dalil. Yes, alhamdulillah. About miswak. I use it. I use it. I use it. I'm 78 years old. Can you see? I use it. I believe in all that. But talk about miswak. Talk about dari. Talk about... Masha. Masha. Nobody's talking about inviting the guy home for dinner. For lunch. That's the first sunnah of the Prophet was that. He invited the Quraysh for dinner and he failed another time again for dinner. Why is it that you can't remember that sunnah? It's going to cost you something. That's why the beard costs you nothing. I got it so I can tell you why do you keep a beard. If you got one size, why do you make it standard size? What does it cost me? Namaz podo, come salat. What does it cost me? I was the Mawli Imam, I got to do my job. So I call you, come salat, come for salat. Cost me nothing. But if I invite people, after you invite people for meals, then I am put in a situation where I have to invite, I have to also do that. So that's going to cost me something. So rather not talk about that. Talk about easy, dadi rakho. You got one, mashallah, make it standard size, my son. Alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah, Mr. Deedat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance. May Allah, inshallah, reward you. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies,